Shalom, 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 shalom. This is your brother Barak Guadawam coming to you again from El Paso, Texas, bringing to you this gospel, this truth, against this wicked queendom known as Babylon America, Great Babylon America. Okay? We're going to be bringing out this truth against this wicked place because our people, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, assume that you have a life here in this wicked-ass kingdom and that you are somehow going to make it here, and that you don't understand yourself that you are kings and princesses. You are from a royal family known as the 12 tribes of Israel, Yasharallah. Okay? Kings, royalty. Okay? We're not spicks, we're not niggers, we're not wetbacks. Okay? But we have been cursed. We are living the curse of Deuteronomy 28, in which we have to pay the price for our wickedness, for offending our Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, who are iniquity called God and Jesus. Okay, we have to pay for our iniquity, so that's the reason why we are at the bottom struggling, why our enemies are on the top. But before we get started with this camp this weekend, let's turn to the east and give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the teachers, the elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that are putting on the truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. Okay, today we're going to go into talking about Great Babylon America and the destruction that is set to fall on this place. Because if you take a look at it right now, this place is in a downward spiral. And you people are driving around in your metal coffin assuming that nothing is going to happen to you. But I'm here to tell you today that there's a lot that's going to happen to you, and it's in these scriptures. Let's start off with the book of Psalms, because this is what the man of the Lord is supposed to do. We are supposed to go on the highways and the byways and preach to you wicked people, to warn you other nations. The Lord created 18 nations. You have the tribe of Israel, okay, known as Yasharallah, okay, which is divided into 12 sub-tribes. And you can take a look at those tribes on this sign right here, okay? And then you have the other 17 nations. The nation now that is in charge is known as the nation or the tribe of Edom. Edom was created by Esau. If you know about Esau and Jacob, okay, you know that there's great rivalry between those two because Esau believes Jacob for not getting his inheritance, for stealing his inheritance from Isaac. And Isaac was Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, who you call Jesus Christ, who gave the blessing to Esau. And Esau's blessing is the sword, which is the reason why you have the so-called white man, who is an Edomite, that is his true biblical nationality, Edomite. They go by names of French, Canadian, Australian, okay? Because remember, Esau actually came from Cain. And when Cain slayed Abel, his brother Abel, what did he do? He had a curse put on him by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, who the word equally called God and Jesus. And that curse was to lose his melanin. That's the reason why the so-called white man cannot even walk in the sun for 20 minutes without getting burned, but everybody else can. But that's a curse upon them. They have it all in the world, but they cannot stand up in the sun. That makes us stronger, but them, it burns their skin. All right? So let's start off with the book of Psalms here. This is the book of Psalms. Salachya. Normally you would use the electronic version here. So we got the book of Psalms. This is the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms 94 and 16. Because we've got a lot to cover today. Book of Psalms 94 and 16. Just bear with me, it's a little kind of windy here. This is the book of Psalms 94 and 16. It says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?" And who is the evildoers? Take a look at this shot right here. These are the rulers of the earth right here. These are the short callers. Okay, not Joe Biden, not Donald Trump, not Elon Musk, not Bill Gates. Those are puppets. These are the short callers here on earth. These are the men that rule the earth. These pedophiles that sit down with little kids on their damn lap in some cave somewhere, hiding like cowards, okay, while they have their minions going through their bidding. These are the evildoers, and we are the kings, the ancient prophets that stand up against them. This isn't for you 9 to 5, 401k, working class people, so-called white people think this is kings talking to kings. And we were raised up, the ancient prophets were raised up to go on the highways and the byways of America and all across this earth to bring out the true gospel, okay, and to bring curses on these cities. So in El Paso, this is your time to repent. This is your time to repent for your iniquities. And it says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? What is iniquity? Wickedness. What is this month? Pride month. How the hell you can have two doggone men walking hand in hand together like a damn man and a woman, okay? And you're okay with that? And that tells you the kind of nation that we live in. Because the so-called white man is a very proud man. Esau is very, very proud. He's the one that brags about exalting his kingdom above the Most High. His space stations. Right now they're trying to make artificial intelligence. And sooner or later, you people better understand right here. They are going to make you take this mark. You people don't understand what the hell is coming to you. You drive around your metal coffin thinking it's okay. Why is gas prices $5 a gallon? Huh? You think you're something about the world? Why is the food price up? Why a lot of people getting kicked out of their houses? They're not putting that in the news. They're not putting in the news the thousands of Latinos, Native Americans, and so-called Negroes in this country we call African Americans are now under a bridge living on the street with all kind of mental issues. But you don't see the Chinese, the so-called Moabites, you don't see the Moabites on the street. You don't see the Ammonites on the street. You don't see the Hamites on the street. No, you see our people on the street. And this is all part of the iniquity right here. Okay, that these people are brought out. This is a constant war that we have going. But our people are so low, and they're in such a low state that they're willing to take $1 from their enemy, and they think it's all okay. I got a roof over my head. I got a job. Just over broke. I love being a damn slave. I love being at the bottom. I love being oppressed. And it says, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai has raised up the men in these days from the house of Judah, from the tribe of Judah, and Benjamin and Levi, to go on the highways and the byways, online, offline, to bring on this gospel, to stand up against you wicked people. And we come up boldly and speak against you. We don't care about your feelings. We don't care what race you are, or what you call race, how old you are, whether you're a child or an adult. And we will let you know that you are going to die here in this wicked queendom. And this is not a kingdom. It's a queendom. It has a spirit of a queendom. The women rule over the men, and the men are comfortable with that. Let's go into 2 Peter 2, starting with verse 1 and 12. Because this is going to become very interesting here for y'all here. This is 2 Peter. Salachya. 1 Peter. The book of 2 Peter. This is the book of 2 Peter 2, chapter 2, starting with verse 1. The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, starting with verse 1. And it says, but there be false prophets also among the people, even as there also be false teachers amongst you, who privily shall bring in damnation heresies, even denying the Lord Hamashiach that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And who are these false prophets? Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes. Anytime you go to a damn church, and they're going to tell you, okay, that your Lord, your God, your King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who the world called Jesus Christ, okay, has brown hair, blue eyes, looks like a damn hippie, and a pale skin. They're misleading you. Revelations give a vivid description of what the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, looks like. And he would be what you would call a so-called black man, but in reality, is anyone black? Has anyone ever seen a white person before? Or even a black person? I have never seen one. $100 is the first person that can show me a white person. I've never seen one. I've never seen a black person. My t-shirt is black. So that means what? We're a different shade of brown. White means purity, black means death and everything evil. And that's the reason why this wicked doggone man has given us those names. There's a reason why you live in the ghettos and the barrios, why you're struggling so doggone hard right now. Because you don't understand who you really are. Okay? And it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of the truth should be evil spoken of. Your church will never let you know that at some point in time, this devil is going to come out and tell you in order for you to buy food, eat, okay, and do anything, that you have to get a microchip in your doggone hand. They're not going to tell you that. Because you can't profit telling the truth. When you tell the truth to people, they get up and they walk away. So there's no profit in it. If you're standing up there to make money, then there's no profit in telling the truth. They're not going to tell you who the wicked of the earth is. They're not going to tell you the devil of the Bible and these people here. Okay? These are the ones who started the slave trade. They're spirited back here today, and they're known as the Bilderbergs. Okay? They're known as the Waltons. Okay? They're known as the Rockefellers. George Soros, just to name a few. Who've got you people in doggone derision, walking around talking about Black Lives Matter and all this other craziness. How you march in the 1960s talking about equal rights? How the hell you can be equal to somebody that you're greater than? Why you fight for equality against dogs? You are Hebrew Israelites. And in El Paso, the majority of you are from the tribe of either Ephraim, Puerto Rico, so-called Puerto Ricans, Issachar, you so-called Mexican. You're from Guatemala and those other countries. You're from the tribe of Zebulon, and on and on. You can take a look. The tribe of Gad are the Native American Indians that were slaughtered and killed. And do you know what they do? They celebrate it called Thanksgiving. When you ignorant people go and you buy that damn bird and you celebrate that doggone, that blasphemous day, not understanding exactly what really is taking place. And your brothers and sisters were slaughtered in the hundreds of millions by who they call the so-called Europeans, who are the Edomites. That's who they are, Edomites. This is verse 3, and it says, and though covetousness, and what is covetousness? Covetousness is when you have jealousy of somebody else. You know what? Man, my homeboy, he's got a nice ride, I gotta get that ride too. My neighbors have a nice car, I have to get that too. They have a nice house, I have to get that too. They have nice clothes, I have to get that too. Covetousness, okay? It's called simplicity. Stop envying your enemies. And it says, and though covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them in the chains of darkness, to be reserved until judgment. And who are these angels that the Bible is talking about? The angels that the Bible is talking about is the men of the Lord. There are three men. You have the sons of God, the sons of man, and the sons of the wicked. Okay? The sons of God are the men from the 12th tribe of Israel. So if you're on this chart, if you're from, as I was speaking to a brother earlier, who said he was from the tribe of Ephraim, okay? Then you are part of the Son of God, the Son of the Most High. You're a spiritual person. You are a prince as well, royalty. Embrace it. You're going to have to. So Yahushai, who the world when he called God and Jesus, did not spare, okay, his sons. Instead, he cast them into hell. And hell is not some big burning hole where you fall forever and ever, and some guy in some spandex red suit with a tail and pointing air is going to preach it, is going to stick you with a fork. No, hell is America. America is hell. This place is hell. This place is where our people go and suffer the most. This is hell. Okay? So you better understand where you are. And that judgment that we have, that's been reserved for us, is coming up very soon. And he says, and spare not the whole world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Okay, in church, they tell you that this blue-eyed, brown-haired devil, he loves everybody. You could be a homosexual, you could be a sodomite, you could be a wicked adulterer, you could be whatever the hell you want to be, a murderer, a thief. All you have to do before you die, say, forgive me and I believe. You really believe that? Where's your works and where's your faith? Where's your work and your faith? The God of the Bible destroyed everything and everyone with the exception of 8 people. He saved a male and a female animal from every species and just 8 people. So this is not a man who's passive aggressive. No. The Lord is known as a Lord of hosts, a man of war. And there's war right now. We are in a war. This is known as spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. We are still in captivity. There's a reason why you can't walk in certain places without people staring at you. There's a reason why you are constantly being harassed, tormented, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those after those who live ungodly. So, isn't this place about sodomite? Isn't this place is about that? This place is about, at some point in time, they're going to put that electronic device in your hand and in your forehead. And it's these people. And delivered Lot waxed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteousness man dwelleth among them in seeing and hearing, waxed his righteousness soul from day to day with their lawful, unlawful deeds. So you have the righteous that are living with the wicked. You have the righteous that are living with the wicked right now. Watching you do your wickedness. You go party, you self-adorn yourself with celebrating birthdays. And I'm going to tell you right now, from the Lord and Kingdom, if you are eating pork, stop eating pork from now on. Pork is an abominable meal. Okay? And shrimp. And you see a lot of that going on out here. I love tacos, but I always get the meat tacos. Not the shrimp taco and not the pork taco. And it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So guess what? You're not going to get away with your murders, your thieves, okay? Your adultery, okay? Your filthy lies, and all of the other abomination that you like to do on this earth. You're not going to get away with it. You're going to be reserved for that day of judgment, for that lake of fire that's going to be coming here on Great Babylon, America. Because you don't hearken not. Because you people think your life is so great. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of cleanliness and despise government, presumptions, as they say, self-will. They are not afraid to speak of evil of dignitaries. So our people, they're not going to come and they're not going to talk against their government. They're not going to talk with the man that locked them up for 2 years in the house but there's some strange illness that you can't see that's just like the doggone flu. Take away your jobs. Okay? Evict you out of your houses. Okay? They're not going to talk against that. No. But when the man of the Lord comes out and preach against the wickedness of this place, all of a sudden they have a problem. All of a sudden they have a problem with Massa. All of a sudden they have a damn problem with the truth. And that's why Yahweh Shemashah is going to destroy 2/3 of the tribe of Israel. 2/3. 2 out of every 3 Israelite is going to be put to death here in various shape and form. And you people in El Paso don't think that the military is going to, that Fort Bliss is going to put their military tanks out here on these streets when they create their martial law. You better think again. I served in the military 15 years. I know them bastard things. And I've said it over and over to you damn jakes that are serving in there. Get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of this damn man's military. You don't belong in this service. And it says, whereas angels which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So people like to talk of their butt. Okay? They like to talk of their butt. They love to pat each other on the shoulder. Everything is going to be okay. Pastor Jojo said, oh, it's all going to be good. Okay? While Pastor Jojo is screwing your damn wife. Okay? And he's also screwing, taking your money from you. Let's go into the book of Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna have to go electronic on this one because somehow I can't find it. So we're gonna go into the book of Ecclesiastes. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 14, chapter 14. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 14. Okay, let's get that crap out here. You gotta be kidding me, right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 14, verse 7, it says, and if he do it good, Salachya. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 14, starting with verse 5. And it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envied himself, and there is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. So guess what? What are we seeing going on today? See, at first, poverty was always about the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. But what are you seeing happening today? Are they turning around, they charging you $5 a gas because you're a Native American or so-called black or Latino? No, they're charging everybody $5, $6. In California, it's $8. You go to the Bay Area, it's $8 a gallon. Okay? Everybody's being oppressed. Why? Because the wicked elites here, the Illuminati, they don't give two craps about you. And the illuminated ones are Satan. That's who the illuminated ones are. They are Satan, who you know is Satan. And they're the ones that are controlling everything. And they're going to oppress the world because they want to bring in a new system called the New World Order. How do you bring in the New World Order? First, you need to create chaos. And how are you going to get chaos? You make people work poor. You're going to go to work for absolutely nothing. You're going to go to work just to buy groceries. You cannot even put gas in your car. You're going to have to make a choice soon. Gas or food. Okay? Forget about all of the fun things that you like to do out here. Okay? Sooner or later you will run out of money. Because why? You celebrate every doggone wickedness in this country. Spending your money on football. You go to the games. You go to the club. Okay, you're worshiping your woman, buying her expensive gifts that you know you can't afford. Your women are wicked. The men are simp, soft. They don't wear the pants in the house the way it's supposed to be. And all of that's going to be a payback. But this is going to be the part of Jacob's trouble that we're going to go through. And who's Jacob? Jacob is the 12th tribe of Israel. You so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. You're in for a whole lot of trouble and you don't even know it. These people are setting it up so at some point in time, you're going to go rob your family. You're going to go rob your neighborhood. None of you people around here are safe from each other. You're going to turn on each other and kill each other for food soon. It's here, and I'm going to go into it in 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and describe to you what is coming here in El Paso, Texas, and all across this country. Let's get into the exciting part here because it's a great sunny day. Love this place out here. Weather is good. It's not as cold as the Northern California. This is the book of 2nd Ezra. And we're gonna go into the Apocrypha for this. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. So there's many scriptures that you have to go through here in order to get this truth. And we're gonna go into the Apocrypha. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16, starting with verse 68. The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16, starting with verse 68, it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things awful unto idols." And what are these things? If you took that damn juice, that Bill Gates juice, talking about some damn virus, okay, and you gave that to your kids, and you're planning on giving that to your kids, right now that it's been approved, okay, then debt to you, your kids, and your whole household. And if you're the man that made that decision, debt to you first, hopefully, because you are weak. The men of Israel need to guard the hell up and stop being pacified pussies. Stop obeying your enemy. Stop fearing the so-called white man. He's not to be feared. And it says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot." If you consent to this, you are going to die. Make it very clear, if you consent to this, you will die. This is one judgment that you are not going to consent to. So if you bowed before, you better take your head from between your legs and man up and face the consequences that we are going to face as men in this country or in this wicked kingdom. They are going to persecute us. Oh yeah. What are you afraid of? You think this is the first time you've lived? This ain't the first time you've lived. We've been in captivity 7 times. 7 times we've been in captivity. We are the only people that can go to captivity that many times. Go ahead and put the so-called Chinese in the captivity, the Moabites in captivity, and see what happens. These people have a bad day, and they fall apart and want to jump up a damn bridge. They don't know how to have a bad day. They're used to their corporate jobs. Okay? Soft air conditioned. They don't hustle like you. They don't have to work 2 or 3 jobs. They don't know what it's like to not have. But we're going to talk about what happens with the rest of these nations that are weak and pacified. And it says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot." Even if you decide that you are going to take this and go along with your enemy, because you're weak and you're scared and you're listening to mommy and your brother and your sister, they all did it. Guess what? Your enemy is going to laugh at you. Because they don't care about you. They're going to say, "Wow, what a weakling." See, Esau was a hunter. He was a cunning hunter. Jacob kind of was like a mama's boy. Okay? He was a houseboy. Esau was a hunter. That's why you see the so-called white man, he likes to go hunt. He likes to bungee jump. He likes to live those kind of crazy life. When was the last time you see some Latino guy or Latino or black or so-called black man or Native American man going to go bungee jumping, rock climbing, and catching an alligator with their hand and all that stuff? No, because we don't do crap like that. We're kings, man. Kings don't do that kind of shit. That shit is for doggone little boys, little cave monkeys and shit. Alright? And that's who's ruling over us, kids. I'll bring it out to you. "For there shall be in every place and the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." And who fear the Lord? Those on this chart, the 12 tribes of Israel. Whether you believe this or not, whether you hear or forbear, it's your business. At the end of the day, if you are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, you will be hunted and you will be killed. They're going to come in your house. They're going to rape your little daughters. Okay? We know these men rape little boys and little girls. We know about, I just showed the brother earlier I spoke with from Ephraim. Buck breaking. Buck breaking. That's Esau's favorite thing to do to us during slavery. They'll take the biggest, buffest slave, stretch his leg, and these peckerwoods will take turn raping him. What pleasure you, as a man, do you find in putting your damn dick in another on another man? What kind of crap is that? And that's why this place is called spiritual slaughter. That's the wickedness we're dealing with. Those who are ruling over us. These peckerwoods down here in caves hiding, okay, with little 2 or 3-year-old babies on their laps who they rape. What do you think they're doing at the border? Why do you think that doggone Biden guy wants little kids to come across the border? Because they catch them, they take them inside those FEMA camps, drain their blood, drink their blood, cut out their hearts, take their hormones and stick it in these doggone, these old Edomite dogs. That's the wickedness they're doing to our people. That's why they're opening up the border. And it says, they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall there be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold and fire. Hear, all ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide. There it is right there. And that is why you have thousands of us standing on the street corners, on the highway and the byway. And we speak against the wicked. And it's not to you damn regular working class people, you directors, you VPs, or whatever the hell doggone title you have in this world. No, we are talking to the rulers of this earth. They know who we are, they know our IP address. That's who we direct it to. That's why we get channel strikes. Threats from their organization, but there ain't a damn thing they can do about it. And the scripture tells you exactly what happened. If any man lays hand on any of the prophets, let's go back into the regular New Testament. So we're gonna go right now into the book of Matthew 24. The book of Matthew. See, there's our people right there playing that stupid doggone music. What is that doing for you? Not a damn thing. Nothing. I'm not impressed. Nothing. You can walk around blind until this man sends his military troop and to put on martial law when you can't even step out your damn house without getting a gun butt and eating halfway to death. Then you'll understand what time it is. Think you're special? Let's go into the book of Matthew here. The book of Matthew. Salachya. Salachya. I have these all down here, but sometimes I can't see too well. The book of Matthew. Alright, I got it. So if you got the book of Matthew, what did I say? It was the book of Matthew 24, 20 down verse 21. So this is the book of Matthew 24. Down verse 21. Anytime you see red written in the Bible, that is who you call Jesus Christ that is speaking. And the reason why it's written in red is because the redemption of us is going to be through blood. He died, and he shed his blood, and so will we. This is the book of Matthew 24, verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days will be shortened. Now, why are those days going to be shortened? Let's take a look at some of the things that's going on here. First of all, you get the LGBTQ Alphabet Soup Coalition here, okay? And right now, being a straight man in this nation, that means you have a wife, is now a crime. We got an entire month, 30 days dedicated to an abomination known as sodomy. Flag the rainbow. Guess what their symbol is? It's a rainbow. What was the rainbow a symbol of in the Bible? It was a symbol that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who we call God and Jesus, was not going to destroy this earth with water. That he was going to destroy it and consume it with fire. But they have taken that and used it for an abomination. So for that reason, those tribulations are going to come. And those days would have to be shortened for the elect's sake. And who did he elect? The 1/3 that's going to be saved, and the 144,000 men that were raised in these days to bring out the true gospel. Okay? That's who is going to be saved. It has to be shortened. Martial law, food shortages, people fighting each other for bread, water. It doesn't matter if you store your food, somebody else is going to take it from you. Driving your car is going to be dangerous. People are losing their patience now. You bump into somebody, you may lose your life. The animals are going to come on and attack you. The animals, they want to eat too. All right? So that's a great tribulation that's going to be coming here. But why would you people actually want to listen to it? You want happy news. You want the good news. But see, the left, to us, this is going to be great for us. And it's going to be shortened. See what I told you? People always run. Let's go back to the second address here. 16. This is the book of 2nd Ezra. 16, 1 to 20. So the book of 2nd Ezra here, we're going to go back into 2nd Ezra. So what you see there, they're gone. They're gone. They can't take the heat. That's why I warned them before I turned the camera on. I told them, I said, you're going to hear some things that's going to offend you. Because I'm going to be talking about your godly, your earth god here. Esau, the so-called white man. And they don't like it. But that's okay. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, sound verse 1. And it says, woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with clothes of sack, and hear, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. So, what is 2nd Ezra talking about? 2nd Ezra is telling you that soon, World War III is coming here to kill all you damn people. You people think you're in good luck here. But World War III is coming up, and you are going to have to take this double mark. That's right. You don't want to hear it, but I'm going to stand up here all day and let you know. I got these new signs made up, and these new signs are beautiful. Okay? And it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Nobody can. Nobody can turn the hands back of Yahushua HaMashiach, who you all call Jesus Christ. Nobody can. Well, with the exception of the Most High. Okay? And it says, plagues are sent unto you. And what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it not began to moan, to burn? Nobody can. People can't do a damn thing except drive around all day. Maybe you might want to make fun. Maybe you don't know what's going on. But I'm telling you what's going on. Sooner or later, you'll run out of food. Gas is going to be the least of your problems. Okay? When your neighbor come and spoil your house, beat your kids, rape your wife, rape your little daughter and sons, okay? Just as an accessory, really, to take your food away from you, then you will understand what time it is. But for now, you fat, overweight, greedy people can go into to Walmart and buy food, okay? And it says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plague, and who is he that can drive them away? Absolutely no one. You have plagues that are coming here right now. Your pestilence, what they got? The monkeypox. Okay, they have different plagues all across this earth. You've got famine in Africa right now, which always has had famine. But you got famine in parts of the country, okay, in these other continents, that they've never even seen that before. Okay? But there's a reason why Babylon is saved for last. Babylon is saved for last because Yahushua and Mashiach really want to have fun with this place. And that way he's going to have fun with this place, okay, is he's going to slowly punish you damn wicked people. Beginning with the house of Israel, Jacob's trouble. And it says, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? So there's a great threat that's coming right now. And how is this threat coming out to you? It is coming out through the mouths of the prophets. That's right. The prophets are bringing out this threat. We are the one that are reading the scriptures on the highways and the byway. We are the one that are telling you you're going to die of starvation. That you're going to die from the sword. Okay? And the famine. Okay? We're telling you you're going to die from the pestilence and the diseases that these wicked devils have created and spread across the people. And it says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, and the sea rising up, waves from the deep, and the waves of it were troubled, and the fat and the fishes thereof, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. Okay? So everything is going to be stirred up here on this land. From the food shortages, electrical blackouts, the grid coming down, houses on fire, the animals coming out of the desert and the woods to bite your kids, those serpents, scorpions, okay, those pestilence from the rats, all of the diseases, those are all going to be stirred up. And it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot in the ends of the earth. Does that sound like doggone ICBM missiles? Yes, it does. Oh, those missiles are going to be flying here. Oh, yeah. All these places are targeted. Hey, there's 4 Bliss over there. 4 Bliss is going to be targeted by these missiles. What do you think Russia's going to shoot at first? All right? So, bye-bye, El Paso. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. So this is just the beginning of the great judgment that's now hitting your place. This is just the beginning of your famine, your hunger. Or you think that you have bad dreams right now? You think you're having a bad day? Or your day has not been bad. You people have not seen what a bad day looks like yet. Okay? You're gonna have not just bad day, you're gonna have bad minute, bad hour, bad day, bad week, bad year. Until you're put to death. Because that's what's going to happen to you wicked people. You're going to get put to death. Horribly. And it says, like an arrow which is shot out of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall not be sent upon the earth, that shall be sent upon her, Salachya, shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine. Did I just talk about famine? And great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You're not going to do a damn thing. Because if you are not a part of the house of David, if you're not part of the hopefully elect, the only thing you're going to do is cry and moan and cry and look for help and someone save us. And nobody's going to be there to save you. Nobody's going to be there to save you. And it says, behold, famine and tribulations and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment. And what are these amendments? You damn wicked people think you can do what the hell you want to do to the tribe of Israel and get away with it? Huh? Drive around proud, You have it all to eat, job, income, nice place to live, clothes to wear, taking your nice exotic vacation, while we sit and piss and crap, wondering when the hell is our next meal, or wondering if you can actually have a roof over your head the next day, and think that you're not going to be paid back for that? Huh? Children of the devil? Proud people. He says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. That's right. There's great scourges coming. Okay? And one of those scourges that you're going to get is when that devil turn around and say, you know what? I need y'all to line up. Stretch out your right hand and get this charagma in it. Okay? You're going to have to do that. And you will have no choice, because if you don't do it, you're not going to eat. We're going to go into the book of Isaiah chapter 13. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 13. The book of Isaiah chapter 13. Let's go into the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah 13, starting verse 1. And it says, now who is this talking about? This is talking about Babylon. And who is Babylon? Babylon the Great is America. So let's get into it. And it says, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 13, starting verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones, for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. So right now, we are lifting up the voice against Great Babylon America. Okay? Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, who you call the United States of America, the land of the free, home, proud, brave, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Okay? And we are letting you know that the destruction is at hand for this wicked kingdom. Okay? And it says, the noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, the Lord of hosts mustered the host of battle. What is he? The Lord of hosts. Not the smiling guy that's going to come here and save everybody. You could be a sodomite, you could be a murderer, you could be a thief, you could be an adulteress. No, the Lord of hosts is a man of war. And he's coming, he's mustering up the battle, okay, against you wicked people, but against this wicked kingdom known as Edom. The kingdom of Edom, the queendom of Edom, okay, which is ruled over by what is called the so-called white man. And it says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. See that? Coming from a far country. So guess what? That's the reason why I read to you in 2nd Ezra, let's talk about what? The archer. The archer is going to be shooting those ICBM missiles all across this earth to burn this damn place down. Okay? Wake you people up. When that first missile hit, you people are going to wake up and you're going to understand what's going on. Wow. Okay? When you see the first city in America destroyed, oh, you people are going to wake up. When this man come and tell you that you can't eat or drink or sleep or even buy a house or even pay your mortgage without being microchippized, then you're going to understand what the truth really is. And that is, the MOTB is here for y'all. Okay? So you better embrace it. It's going to take place. And it says, howl ye for the day of the Lord. Yahushua Mashiach is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Why is everybody in man's heart going to melt and they're going to be faint? They're going to be scared. Oh, now you're brave. Oh, now you can squeal your tires. Oh, now you can ride around all day in the sun, get a little tan maybe, whatever the case is. Oh, you're brave. Oh, you're the tough guy right now, right? We're going to find out. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. Okay, so when a woman is in travail, that means she's giving birth. So she's in a lot of pain. And that's how you men are going to be. You're going to be like little bitches. You're going to be crying like little women, like little girls. Okay? You women are going to be so shocked at your big 6'5", 300-pound, okay, brute crying like a little broad. A lot of you women are going to have to take over your household. You're going to get what you wish. You're going to get what you wish for. You're going to actually have to wear the pants. Because a lot of the men, according to the scriptures, are going to be like little bitches. They're going to be crying. Okay? So, yeah. Maybe Esau is preparing y'all for that. And it says, they shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So that is a lot of people that get wiped out of America. I mean, you can imagine this place. It's so wicked and so sinful. Okay? That most of these people agree to the doggone Pride Month. They agree to sodomy. Oh, they love that. They love that stuff. Alright? So imagine there's not going to be anyone left in this land when Yahweh Shemel Shah destroy this place. There's not going to be anyone left here. And it says, therefore, and it says, sorry, Salachya, for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and evil for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And who is the terrible? The terrible is the Edomite. Esau, the so-called white man. He is the terrible. And this place is going to get laid down. This headquarters, Babylon the Great, America is going to be laid down. Whether you people like it or not. Go ahead, sit in your air-conditioned houses. Oh yeah. Sit in your air-conditioned houses. I hope and pray to Yahweh Shemel Shah this power grid go down for days on end. Alright? And you damn piss poor fat people, you soft, doggone ice cream, skin type people. Okay? Really suffer. Really suffer in your wickedness here. And it says, let me repeat that part again. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So that's what we have to look forward to. Because the haughtiness of the terrible is going to be laid low. That terrible man that has oppressed the children of Israel. Okay? Let's continue here. This is verse 13. And it says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as a chased robe, as a sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and everyone to his own land. So once everybody started to see this place fall apart, they're going to run. They're going to run. Oh, you Elamites are going to run. You Moabites are going to run. You Ammonites are going to run. You Hamites, you're going to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh yeah. They ain't giving me no more work here. No more food. No more mirth. People are going to be sad. Distraught. Not understanding what the hell is going on. Why is it that you have to bow down to the MOTP? Why? And it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So if you want to join on to these wicked people that are going to die here, then you will get that judgment on you. You will get that judgment on you. Right? And it says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their house shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. I don't condone rape. No, I don't. It's disgusting. But that's what's going to take place. It's not my judgment. Okay? Esau is going to get upon his own what he did to others. When they have these proxy wars, when they go around and create like operation this, operation that, and they get so many operations, enduring freedom, enduring Iraq or Iraqi freedom and all that stuff, and they raping those damn kids. Imagine, these women cover themselves. And these service members have no problem stripping them naked and defiling them. And they've done it. Okay? And he said, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. And who are the Medes? The Medes are the Russian. Russia is now being stirred up against America. They've been equipped with the best technology and weapon to defeat the defensive systems of America. So your military is practically useless. We are telling you right now. That's why I tell you damn jakes. Get out of this man military. You're going to die. You're going to fight. You're going to be in a situation where you cannot win. America is not going to win a real war. And it says, Salachya, I think that was it right there. Isaiah. That was Isaiah 13 and 3:19. Salachya 19. And Babylon, or Salachya, their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, how did he overthrow them? With fire. So that's exactly how America is going to be turned and overthrown. Exactly with that, with fire. From nuclear missile that's going to destroy this wicked kingdom. And you people, with your proud self, are going to be a part of that destruction. You're going to be staring into it and the fuel for the fire. We're going to finish up with the book of Jeremiah. Alright, this is the book of Jeremiah 51, chapter 51, starting with verse 1. So I'm going to be going through particular verses of the book of Jeremiah. Okay, and what this is going to do is we're going to talk more about the destruction here of Great Babylon, America. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and it says, thus said the Lord, behold, I raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, the destroying wind. Verse 4. Salachya, I get a wind issue here. Verse 4. And it says, Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with the sin against the Holy One of Israel. So there's going to be great vengeance and recompense for what this wicked kingdom has done, all right, to the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. Okay? And what did I open up with? Okay, we talk about the slaying that's going to take place here. Okay? The slaying that's going to take place, okay, in Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is talking about Great Babylon, America. Okay? That's going to take place. And it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul, and be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's Yahweh Shem Yahushai vengeance, and he will render unto her a recompense. I just spoke about that. Now you have California right now is trying to give reparation to so-called blacks. And I did a video on there the other day. I think it was Friday Face Against Edom. And you can see the amount of people that dislike any type of reparation for the wickedness that's been done against the children of Israel. Okay, in particular, the house of Judah here in Great Babylon, America. People are against it. We as the prophets will come out and tell you that we are not looking for recompense. We're not looking for reparation. What we want is recompense. And there's a difference between reparation and recompense. Recompense is blood for blood. You kill our kids, your kids will be put to death. You ravish our women, your women will be ravished. You kill our sons and daughters, and your sons and daughters too will face that sword. You will die in battle. Your sons and daughters will die in battles here in Great Babylon, America. That is recompense, and that is what's coming here to Great Babylon, America. You're not going to get to print out a piece of doggone FRN notes and think that's going to work. You're not going to buy your way out of this one, Esau. Okay? You're going, your blood will spill. And it says, all over this earth, your blood will spill. And it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that had made all the earth drunken, and the nations are drunken off of wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And when you think of madness, okay, madness can be, it's like an obsession. These nations are obsessed with being like Great Babylon, America. They build skyscrapers. I mean, you can actually go to the Middle East and you watch it, they celebrating Christmas. How the hell you could be a damn Muslim, or how the hell you could be an Islamic, or how the hell you could be whatever the hell they celebrating over there, Muhammad, but you celebrating Christmas. They're celebrating Christmas. Christmas trees, everything. Okay? So that tells you right there that the world is mad, they're drunk, they're stupid. Anything for a doggone dollar. Anything to engage, okay, with this wicked queendom. And so the world followed this place. And the world followed this place. And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Now that's a joke. That we may heal Babylon. Babylon's not going to be healed. Oh no, this place is not going to be healed. We don't want it to be healed. Yahushua and Mashiach don't want it to be healed. The righteous kingdom is going to be set up here on this earth. And it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Forsake her, and let us go, everyone in his own country, for her judgment reacheth into heaven, and it's lifted up even to the skies. Okay? So when we're sitting on those chariots, looking down at this lake of fire here, watching this place burn, as you people go through the bowl judgments, okay? As you people go through the utter horrific judgment of Yahushua and Mashiach for this place. You think we're going to feel sorry for this place? No. We've got those crowns of life. That's our goal.